Hey, this is Phil, and it's your Friday video update. First and foremost, I wanted to wish everybody an early happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm actually going to be going to a party tonight to celebrate early, since it's midweek next week when St. Patrick's Day is on, I guess, Tuesday. If you do happen to do the same thing over the weekend, please remember to drink responsibly and don't drink and drive. Now on to the show. First of all, I did leave the links that I had up there last week to the article about millennials that if any of you didn't get a chance to look at, you should remember to do so. And I left my daughter's link to her new photography website up there. Appreciate it if you take a look at that as well. Now, if you didn't hear, the New York Attorney General went after the three major credit reporting agencies, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, for the state of New York. And as a result of his lawsuit, I guess you will, they came to an agreement, and they were originally just an agreement between the state of New York and the credit reporting agencies, but because of that, the credit reporting agencies have basically adopted four new guidelines or things that they say they're going to work to improve on for everybody. So I thought I'd quickly go over those with you. First, they say that they're going to improve the dispute resolution process. Rather than relying on a fully automated system in many cases, they are now going to be requiring that an actual human being review all the documentation that is sent in on a dispute to make sure that that is being looked at and the item is being resolved correctly. Number two, they're addressing medical debt. Over half of all the collections on credit reports are due to medical collections. They are now instituting a 180-day waiting period before any medical collection can make its way onto your credit report, which is great and gives the consumer time to dispute and resolve things with insurance agencies and so forth, and making sure that those items are not being reported and hurting their credit. Three, they're increasing the visibility and frequency of the free credit reports. As you may know, every consumer has the right to go to a website, annualcreditreport.com, to pull down their own free credit report once annually. Well, they're going beyond that and saying now you'll be able to get a second report free after you've had some disputes resolved, so that you can make sure that those disputes have been adjudicated correctly. And lastly, they are instituting greater monitoring on those people who furnish credit information to the reporting agencies. The credit reporting agencies are now going to be setting up a national credit reporting working group, which will work to create standards and guidelines for TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian to monitor those that are reporting credit information to them, and setting up standards for how that reporting has to be done, having a way to monitor those reporters that are, or furnishers, if you will, that are reporting erroneous information on a consistent basis, and so forth and so on. So these are four really great steps that I think are going to go a long way to helping maybe get a little bit more accurate reporting and keeping erroneous stuff off of people's credit reports, or the ability to get it removed more quickly possibly. So great news. Thought I'd just share that with you. As always, thank you very much for listening. Please forward and share this to anyone you think it might be helpful to. And if there's anything I can do to help you with a client or customer, please feel free to give me a call. I'd love to work with you. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next week.